Colin from Moss here. I've bought another train. I went to Ali Pali and I bought 2 trains. This is one of them, and that's a Hornby, and I thought that would be brilliant for my bay platform. And this is the box. That's what it is. A class 121 driving motor brake. Now that was £45, and the other train I bought, a bit of bad news with that. It was a 9F that I'd been after for a long time, the Evening Star, and it was the Hornby, you know, the fine scale one. I think it was probably about 20 years old, and as I say, I put it on the track. It went about 3 foot, it stopped and then just started smoking. So I bought that from the stand Tony's Trains, which I've heard of. He's quite well known. So I rang him up and he said, well, you know, that's, things happen. He was very apologetic, but he said, you know, send your money back or whatever. I said, well, do you repair trains? And he said, well, yeah, we'll have a look at it. I said, well, I'm more interested in the train rather than getting my money back, because it was £65, but it was in mint condition. It was a lovely looking thing, and but as I say, I was so upset when that happened. But I've sent it off, so I'm waiting to hear from Tony's Trains. And this is my first train DMU in the all blue livery, British Rail all blue, and I do think it's a lovely looking thing, but I do think it might be out of my time period. I'm not sure. I'll have to look up, or if one of you could tell me, because I model between 66 and 73 as a rough guide. So I'm hoping that'll fit in there, but I don't think it does. I think it was a bit later than that, but there we are. And I've also want to show you what I'm doing on Moss End at the moment. As you can see, I'll get rid of that. I've got more land. I've made an extension board across there, so I can still get up into the loft okay. It just brushes my shoulder, so that's fine. I've got about 2 square foot more. So what I'm going to do here is, where the bus is, there's going to be a bus stop, and there's going to be a corner shop on the corner there, and a couple of cottages running along there. How long, I don't know. And then the back gardens and things like that there, and the goods shed land is going to come out about there, so it's a bit more stuff there. But I'm very pleased with that, because you know, I've got a small layout, so when I can get a bit of extra space like this, I think it's fantastic. So I'm going to try some scratch building again, and I'm going to really sort of take my time on the building. So I don't think you're going to see these for a while, because I want to have a think about it and see how I get on. I've done the road and the path pavement put in, so I've got a rough idea. I'm going to make the buildings here, this is going to be sort of a rough footprint, but it's going to be removable. So the idea being is, because I do like things up against the rails where you can see the train just passing, glimpsing. I think it looks a lot more natural. But what I can do is take the buildings off, and then I've got a good for filming, a good view for filming. So I've got the best of both worlds. Then I can take them off to film new trains and new weathering and stuff like that. Plus I can put the buildings back, and then I've got it's a bit more, because at the moment on Moss End there's only 3 houses, which, you know, I'd like a couple more, So I'm looking forward to doing that. And also I will, let me just put the other train on, because that's all. I do like them when they're running around. I'm doing the fill yard. Now I've done the embankment at the back there, and I'm just about to put the green on there, the vegetation and stuff, and I'm going to do sort of a hard shoulder that's all a bit sort of, you know, rough and ready, like a bit of long grass and bushes and stuff. And I want to put some trees in, if I can fit them in somewhere. And also then my next job, which is going to be a bit tricky, is to paint in the sky to match the sky over there. So that's got to be done. And then once I've done the embankment and the back scene, then I can do the all the ballasting, and then that will really finish the layout off big time. Then I can then say it's getting there. And then obviously to do a lot of detailing. I've got my little signal box over there, which is a wooden MDF kit, which I'm quite into them, and I think that looks quite nice as a little thing there. And I've wired that up so it's got lights in it as well. So all in all, I'm doing all right, and I did enjoy myself at Ali Pali. I went on the Saturday, and I saw a few people that I recognised, and I was very. But after about an hour and a half, it really did get quite busy, and you were about 3 deep trying to look at layouts. So that's the first big sort of exhibition I've been to. And I really do think I like my little local ones that I go to, you know, where there's only about 10 or 12 layouts and just about 3 traders, and it's nice because you can actually sort of sit there and, you know, have a look at things. So I was intending to film a bit there, but as I say, by the time I thought of that and got my camera out, it was just impossible really. So and that's about it really. But as I say, Moss End's really coming on, and obviously once I've done the fiddle yard here, that's going to be great. I have a problem with the beams, so I'm going to paint sky up there, and I might put a brick retaining wall around that, but I don't know. And I've got another one over there, so I'm going to try and do the sky on that as well, and bushes and stuff at the back. But well, when you're in the loft, you've got these things, and that's it. You can't really do much about it. But I think it's going to be nice because there's going to be no obstruction this side, so filming will be quite nice. And when it's a bit more detailed and it looks the part, I think that'd be nice as well. So that's my plan. And obviously I've got my little diorama that I'm still doing, which is coming along nicely. And I'm really enjoying my modelling at the moment. But my only downside is me 9F. I'm hoping he can fix it, but you don't. This is the first model I've actually bought, my second-hand lot, that I've had problems with. All the others I've bought have been fine. So I'm quite upset because it's one of them models that I've always wanted. And another one is the Mallard as well. I'd like that, or Silverlink. I think they're my favourite steam, and I do like the Great Western, as you know. But I would say the 9F and the is it the A4, the Mallard? I'm sure it is. I'm not up on the steam, as you know. I don't pretend to be either. But yeah, so if you can tell me if that is in my tip time period, and I'd love to know, because there's a lot of people out there that are so marvellous with knowledge. It's incredible. And as I say, I'm not very up on looking things up on the internet and all that. I don't do much of that, but I mean, the nearest I get is on eBay, really, having a look on there, which, to be fair, I've never had a problem. So I'm hoping Tony's Trains comes up trumps, and he can help me and sort me loco out. And he seems like a nice fella anyway. So, and that's about it, really. That's, you know, all I've been up to. So I'll love you and leave you, and that's all from Moss End. Bye.